Hello, everybody. Thank you for dropping by. I'm Tedders. You are tuned in to listen to us play Dungeons and Dragons, and you'll see we have a new logo here on my. It's that way. That way. For the Keepers, we are playing the Keepers tonight. Yeah, it's their second session on Twitch. It's probably their fifth or sixth session. I'm not sure how many overall, but we decided to share it with you guys. So, yeah. Thank you so much for the follows, and I think I read something before the alert comes up and it's just gonna hurt me. Waiting. Please tell me my alerts aren't broken now. Anyway, yeah, love the starting screen. That is done by a very talented artist whose name escapes me right now, but she's really great. Without further ado, I'm just going to move on and stop talking and move on to the group. Hello, group.
Hello.
Hello. How is everybody? Good. This music is way too dramatic for introductions, so we'll go ahead and do my favorite one to play for you guys. So, yeah, Jamie knew exactly what it was going to be.
Of course I did.
Hello.
Feels like there could be a happy medium between this and the other music.
There probably could be, but this is how it's going to be for now. All right. Why didn't my alerts work? Hold on. Hold on.
Is broken.
Because
my camera, if that matters, not really.
so there's Ozgeek. Yeah, I know your camera's not there. Hold on. I'll fix it.
No thing.
Anyway, while I fix this, Jamie, why don't you tell everyone about your character, who you are, etc., etc.
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. I'm Jamie. I play Alteriel Tornath. She is a high elf wizard, and she loves magic. Yeah, that's her. Hopefully some good stuff happens tonight. I'm sure it will.
Nice. Who's up next? Anyone? Dan, go ahead.
Yeah, all right. I'm Dan. I play Scanlan, who is an arcane trickster rogue and murders things.
Rick, whose video I'm trying to fix presently. Go ahead.
I am Rick. I play Nefler, who is a wood elf monk who is currently having an existential crisis about faith and her place in it, and sometimes she cuts off fingers.
Yeah, we got to talk to you about the finger cutting off her thing.
Sometimes
It was a
but I like it.
long
You had a moment and
day.
it happened.
Yeah,
It was a
it's
series of moments that day.
yes, okay. And Dad Panther, who are you playing?
I'm the new one here. First time playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm bumbling through playing a bard who is Dragonborn. I play Chiron, and I am just happy to be here. That's all I got. Let's roll the die.
All right. We also have Saint Landwalker, who is playing a fighter gunslinger. Unfortunately, he is tied up with work, and he can't make it tonight. In the chat, I see Chef Chili is here. Hi, Chef Chili. War Dog Games, hello. I'm glad you like that artwork. Lapis Lori, hello. Welcome to the chat. Yeah. So with that, I think we should probably get going. Does anyone want to recap what happened last time? Anyone?
I'm desperately trying to find the notes to pull them
Well,
up.
please have my notes.
What, you're gonna read your notes? You don't remember? I'm hurt a little bit.
But it has.
I remember, but like, okay, someone else should do it.
That's true. You did it last time.
So we got about we were heading out from. Well, I guess actually the beginning we were sort of winding up our time in Midwood, and Ron the farmhand came to town, who had pretty clearly been kissed by a Vargweel and was undergoing the transition into becoming a demon. We tried to save Ron, but fell down short on making a potion that we hoped would be able to save him. So we lost Ron, and then we started heading towards Torma, where Jamie or Altariel is going to be meeting up with her her mentor, and we hope to be able to find more out there about what's going on with the Bog Witch and get a line on him. When we were about an hour outside of Midwood, we ran into a farm with some shady folks and some demons. We learned the shady folks were clerics of Bamku. We had a fight with them and found out that they were torturing a halfling in there who was an adventurer in her own right, who had killed a couple of Vargweel, but attracted the attention of these clerics of Bamku, who claimed to be puzzled by the summoning of demons that occurred when we tried to open the Chains of Okun earlier, and were sent to investigate. And so we asked them a few questions. Well, the one that survived the fight, we asked him a few questions, and then he didn't survive the questions.
Nice. Oh, I should probably get rid of that tutorial thing showing up. Boop, we don't need that. Now, hold on, did I see my dice? My dice cam's working now. Oh, wait. You guys can't actually see me in our video chat. That's fine. Never mind. It's fine. Clench has joined us. Sorry, if I am neglectful in thanking you for any subscriptions or following, I'm very sorry. I just want to keep the game flowing. When we take a break partway through, I will make sure I catch up with everybody. It's just a lot to make sure the game runs smoothly and keep up with chat. That being said, better late than never. There's the notification for Phaedrus. Thank you for 17 months, Phaedrus. I appreciate you. It showed up. Also, it would be bad of me to not mention, we have an unofficial official sponsor, Event Horizon Hobbies. You can punch in !A and check out their website. Your friendly local gaming store is sponsoring the stream. I think I have one of their dice here. Yeah, they are the A dice. So they're in a small town in northern Ontario. If you want to show some support, swing by there the next time you need to buy any RPG accessories and see what it's like to buy from Canada and ship to the US, since I imagine most of you are in the US. Alrighty. Oh, cool. Good timing. So, yeah, we left off. You guys were traveling. You're on your way to Torma, as you said. So let me just get a little organized here. And we will be on our way. This one's nice. So, you're probably about 3 days into your travel, and you're coming up on, well, now that I got my notes up, I can keep going. The autumn weather has inevitably ended, sooner than hoped perhaps, and the beautiful blanket of earth-tone leaves is mostly gone. Skeletal sticks are all that remains, reaching into the gray-blue sky. Wind whips at your traveling cloaks as if to remind you you can't escape the damp, cold wetness of early winter. It's coming to the evening of the third day of travel, and your journey has thus far been relatively uneventful once you left the farm. The town of Cromwell, an hour's walk from the road to everywhere, should be coming into view any time. Most of you have visited before, but it is a handy stopping point. The town is run by a loud minor noble named Wilhelm Rosenstrong, who has a manor house there. Anyone who stops in at Nalral's Lodge, the inn in town, has heard Wilhelm lament the fact that his family built the town to take advantage of the construction of the road to everywhere. But then, when the Tormarons took over, they altered the plans, putting the main highway in Ortis miles away from his front door. After a few moments of traveling, as the sun fades behind the remains of the forest canopy, you can actually see some lights ahead. As you get closer, you realize that the lights are pulsing and aren't where you remember the town being. A horrific, tortured wail of sorrow rips through the forest, followed by loud sobbing. It's coming from the directions of the lights. As if on cue, rain starts to fall. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna
How
try. Yeah. How about how far away? Do we have a sense of how far away those lights are?
Yeah, they're probably a few hundred feet into the forest. Off the path, I should say.
I mean, we
So
should
I
probably
was-
go and check that out. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, no, my suggestion was going to be I can try and sort of get a little closer using the stealthies, and then when I'm close enough, I can send Kuruxa up and see if I can use her to see what's going on.
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good idea.
So if Scanlan is jumping ahead, I need a stealth check. Good sir.
Don't go too far away from us so that we can't see you. Like I wouldn't want him to. I would stay behind him, but close enough that that he doesn't leave our vision. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Well, that is a healthy roll. Yeah, you start creeping up and the wailing and sobbing continues.
I believe that. Let me just double check. I think I can. My link with Kuruxa can go up to about 100. Yeah, 100 feet.
Okay.
So when I get to when I'm within, a little over 100 feet, since she obviously can see a little ways,
Mhm.
I'm gonna send Kuruxa up and see and have her scout ahead and see what she sees.
Blue growl.
Yeah, as your owl familiar takes off and gets closer, you can see two of the three lights wink out. And as you're looking through her eyes, you can see a hovering orb of kind of a yellowy green in front of a massive fallen tree. As if it knows you're
Nice.
watching. It's as if it knows you're watching it, and it slowly kind of winks its light at you, then bobs around the corner of the tree. Sorry, go ahead, Faders.
Well, I don't like. I was sad. I don't like that because I was getting ready to say, and it's just these orbs. I can't see any. I don't see any people or figures or anything else like that.
Not yet. As you look further, you can see there's actually another kind of glowing light on the other side of the tree, and it's a woman kneeling, sobbing quietly to herself, and she glows ever so softly. If you look closer, you can actually see she's incorporeal. Her cries continue. She's on her knees with her face in her hands, sobbing.
All right. So I'm gonna bring Kuruxa back to me and then sort of shimmy back from whence I came and report back to the rest of the group. Sort of strange things up there. Some kind of yellow orbs that as Kuruxa got closer, two of them winked out. One of them, I swear, was looking back at us and knew that Kuruxa was more than just a regular owl. And then what looks like a ghost woman kneeling and crying. So spooky stuff.
Well, we don't know. She might have something to do with the Bog Witch, or maybe has more information. But if she's that distraught, we should go see if we can help her, incorporeal or not.
This is just a normal forest. It's not a.
Normal forest, if
You
any.
can tell it's not a bog or a marsh or anything like that.
No, it's just a regular old forest. From those of you who have traveled through here before, you've definitely been through this this part of the woods, and many of you have probably stayed at Nalal's Lodge in Cromwell.
And from traveling through here before, don't ever remember hearing stories about strange things, haunted forest, anything.
No, nope.
How dark is it where she was?
It's getting to be evening. It's the fall, so basically 1 minute it's bright, the next minute it's pitch black,
So
just
you
like
should
real life.
remember- 4 o'clock, you said. We should remember we have that daylight orb.
Mhm.
in
We
case
do
it
have
gets
the
dark
daylight
in
orb.
there,
True.
'cause not everyone can see in too dark.
Yeah.
How big are these
Um,
trees? Just a variety of trees,
A ver-
nothing for cover.
variety of trees, although you can definitely take cover behind them. And Phaedrus or Scanlan, the one you saw through your familiar's eyes, is massive. There's this massive tree that is toppled over onto its side. It looks like it's
And-
been that way for a while. It's not a fresh topple or anything. Anticipating your next question.
Yeah. I guess the only way we're going to figure out what's going on is to get a little closer and see what kind of reaction we get, I suppose.
Yep.
I agree.
So your plan is you're just gonna. So you all have horses now, right? Just to confirm. You bought mounts, yeah.
Yes.
So are you taking them with you, or are you just gonna tie them up kind of near the road, or what's the plan?
Probably
I
tie them
don't-
on the road, I would think.
I was to say, I certainly don't have any ability to fight on horseback or anything like that. So
No,
I think we
and-
tie them up and
They're riding horses. So if you tried to fight on horseback, they might lose their shit at you.
yeah. So
That's true.
you can just tie them up.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm not saying tie them up, someone's gonna steal them on you. It's one of those things where it's like you kind of forget about them sometimes. All right, we got horses. I forgot about that. Right.
Yeah.
You're not saying that.
I'm not saying that, but yeah. Okay, so you hitch your horses up and you start. I'm assuming. How are you approaching? Are you walking confidently? Are you creeping? What's the plan?
I think maybe we spread out like a bit, put about 5 yards between us, and then I don't know that all 4 of us are going to be super creeping, but
Super
Walk it
creep.
out.
Super creep.
Cautiously.
yeah,
Yeah.
sort of cautiously, not running in, but
Yeah.
just approaching.
I realize the tokens I have here don't have your updated anything on them, so I'm just going to update them right quick. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Just want to make sure you guys, I'm not screwing you guys out of hit points. Because that'd be rude. Especially Altario.
Yeah, I need them.
Such squishy.
So squishy.
It's my squishy. I will name it squishy.
Okie doke. Oops, wrong map. Don't want to move you to that map just yet. Oh, this is perfect. It's even got the rain built into the soundtrack here.
Red light.
Oh dear. No, we're not doing that. So you should be.
Ooh.
There you guys are. You can arrange yourselves as desired.
I'll be on an end because I can see in the dark.
And I
Okay.
realize I moved Raynor here. I'm just going to put Raynor off to the side since Saint can't make it today. So yeah, the sobbing continues. You see there's actually some giant mushrooms in here.
Mushrooms.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
And
Okay, don't get too hungry.
whereabout is the Sabi lady? Can we see her on
Whoop.
this? Oh, okay. Oh, I just
Ooh.
need to scroll. Zoom out.
Who's that lady? Who's that
Um,
lady?
I mean, should we call out? Should we just
Should
find
you?
out we're here sooner or later?
I
Right?
mean,
That's what I'm thinking. The same thing.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I mean, we can maybe get a little closer, and then yeah, I think somebody should call out to her.
Yeah, can I yell out, hey, we We mean no harm. Are you okay?
You can? Is
Amy,
that
are
what you're
you
doing?
okay?
Can we
What do you
look
guys
around first, just make sure there isn't anybody in the leave area? Of the
Sure,
top of the tree or behind over here.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me a perception check.
Mm,
Can I also do that?
Yeah.
I don't see anything. Everything's fine, guys. Nobody here.
Yeah, you guys really don't see much of anything. All right, here comes Alteriel's roll. She definitely, that's an interesting polar opposite. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
don't,
20 and a 1.
yes, you don't see anything either. And were you calling out Chiron?
I'm calling out. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Is everything all right?
The wailing
The,
stops
come in
and
peace.
the wailing stops and you hear a voice. Who's there? Can you help me?
We're here.
Yeah.
What do you need?
I don't know what to do.
Can you tell us what happened?
Where are you? I can't see you.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up.
Like,
There-
is the
there-
this, if we're on this side, is the tree trunk so tall that could we see her, or is the tree trunk blocking us from?
That tree's pretty massive. Like it's like 10 feet across. So,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
just don't forget, like each one of these squares. I know the squares are kind of light right now. I can darken them up if you can't see them. They're quite large.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Opacity. There you go. You should be able to see them a little better now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. So I guess I'm gonna start coming around this side. That worries me when you're
Right?
doing that.
That wasn't me measuring.
That wasn't me. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll move with Scanlan around the side.
I'll start up this road.
So I guess I call back out to her. We're not too far away from you. Can you tell us? Can you tell us what's wrong?
They're dead. They're all dead.
Who's dead?
who's dead?
Who's dead?
Everyone.
Who's everyone?
Everyone in
Alright.
Cromwell.
What happened?
There was gas everywhere. It was hard to see. The air was thick and yellow and it burned our eyes, burned our throats.
When
Look
did this
at-
happen?
God.
I'm not sure. There was some time between when I left and when I died and when I came back. Maybe a day or two ago?
Okay, so she knows she's dead, obviously.
Yeah. It was hard to
Are you
breathe.
alone?
Yeah. It's just me. I can't bear to be in the city.
Is everybody else still in the city?
They're all there. If they're there, they're dead. There's only bodies.
Are they all in this? If they're in the city, are they all like you? We can see you and you're dead. So that's not a good sign.
No, it's not.
Can you tell us what did something after you died? Did you go somewhere and come back, or have you been here the whole time?
You're having kind of a shouting match right now. Because you're behind a tree,
Oh,
Oh.
so you're like 60 feet away.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm just like, are you okay? Everyone's dead.
What happened? I'm sorry.
Um,
How far away am I now? Okay.
yeah.
Can you
And
hear me now?
sorry, what was your question?
I was asking her, when she died, did she go somewhere? Was she forced out? And did she come back here willingly?
I had to watch. I watched my daughter die. She was only 3. She took her last breath in my arms. After that, I gave up. I just shut my eyes. I wanted to dive to be with her.
Bless your heart.
Hold on, this music's
What's
too,
your name?
this music is not appropriate. Here, I'll put this one back on because it's creepy. My name is Maggie.
I'm Scanlan. These are Arteriel, Chiron, and Nefkler.
Hello.
Maggie, I'm sorry. Did you see where this gas came from or how it happened?
I saw a man. He killed my husband.
Why?
How?
I'm not sure. I thought for sure I was dead. I was floating. I saw the stairs just like the priests say. But then I saw the island of the in-between and it was full. So full that people were falling off of it. Falling into nothingness. And then I started to fall. And then I was back staring down at my dead body. John was there, weeping. He had a cloth around his mouth, and I screamed for him, but he didn't hear me. He grabbed his shovel and headed outside, and there was a man there with a long pointed mask. And gas was coming out from under his cloak. His hand started to glow and he saw my husband, and then there was a bolt of yellow light. It flew from his hand and hit John, and my poor John, he fell. I knew he was dead. I'm sorry I didn't... You're all so nice for listening to me. I didn't...
What was
I-
your husband's name? You said his name was John. What was his last name?
I didn't want to do this. And
What
I
do you want to do,
Do
Maggie?
what?
you all start to feel rumbling beneath your feet.
Oh shit.
What's going on? You
And
guys feeling this?
suddenly the earth starts to split as decomposing limbs appear beneath you.
Oh shit.
Oh. My friends, are you seeing this?
Oh yeah, they start crawling up, and I need everyone to... Guess what?
Roll initiative.
Roll for initiative!
Oh, I like that number.
Mwahaha. Oh, we've still got stench demons and stuff on here. We can get rid of those.
We do initiative.
Come on.
Actually, I don't know. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I should have cleared my initiative order here. Chiron with a 22.
I'm gonna need it, giving the landscape. Ugh.
Wow, you guys got killer rolls. 21, 21, 22, 25. What the shit?
I need them when it counts, guys. I need these rolls when it counts.
Oh, there's a zombie right on top of you. Sorry about that.
Exactly.
Oh crap. Yeah, no kidding.
I was literally on top of one.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm just getting... there was some housekeeping to do here with some stuff. So Alterial, Nefkler, Chiron... And I need to add Scanlan on, add turn, and that's it because there's only 4 of you. Scanlan got a 25. Well, you guys are probably going to go first before the zombies, let me tell you that. Just adding the zombies' turns. So yeah, these zombies crawl up and they're just. They're not very happy, and she goes back to the ghost woman. Maggie goes back to crying.
What have you done?
Summoned undead.
It wasn't me. I didn't want to.
I hope they're not the townspeople, but if they are, shit.
I kind of call out, are these your friends?
She looks up and she starts nodding. I didn't know it'd be them.
I look over at Scanlan and I say, if people aren't passing on and they're coming back here because they can't pass on because rock and roll isn't there to bury them, this is what's happening to them. That's very bad.
Yeah, this is
Scanlan.
really, really bad.
Scanlan, you're up.
All right. So I am going to. Sorry, just check. So we're all getting to go before the zombies, right?
Looks to be.
Alright.
Looks to be Scanlan,
So-
Chiron, Nefgler, Alteriel.
There's no opportunity to run here?
You can run.
No, I'm not gonna run.
I would be right.
We need
I
to
am
put
going
these in
to
town.
come to here to be opposite Rove. And then I shall do some attacking.
I feel like I shrunk you guys too much. I'll make you right-sized.
So first with the golden blade of eternity.
Do it up.
Nice.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh, spicy.
yeah. So let's see. 15 plus 22 plus 26 damage. Wow.
Do I roll
Wow.
a second time since it was a crit?
It already did it for you.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, you just obliterate this zombie. And yeah, he just crumbles apart in front of you. These are all pretty fresh zombies. Like, you know, I don't know if you ever watched The Walking Dead, but it's not like it's not like the old zombies that are falling apart. These guys are pretty fresh. So I guess it doesn't really fall apart, but he easily he crumbles to the ground with a bleh. Any more movement or a second attack? You're gonna make this encounter I thought was gonna be really tough look easy.
I am going to move over to
The zombie, by the way.
Lovely.
I mean, it's my generic
Oh.
zombie, so yeah.
Fabulous parallel.
Yeah, I'm just going to move. Whoops. I am going to move to where the zombie. Well, no, I've only got 5 more feet of movement. I'm done. Sorry to.
I mean,
wander
you
around.
could move to that zombie south of you. You can reach it.
The zombie south of me? Oh,
There's
there's.
one right in the woods.
In
the ruffles.
Sorry that our little cubes were. So I will come to here, and since I have previously attacked, can I? A bonus attack doesn't say it has to be on the same creature both times. Can I
No,
use my bonus
yeah.
action to attack this guy?
100%.
Okay. Then, in the name of balance, we shall Silverblade this time.
In the name.
Good hit. You don't get the sneak attack this time though. So you take 7 piercing damage, and it's a devastating cut. Any normal man would fall over. You cut right across his belly, and his entrails start to fall out. You've disemboweled the guy, but he just doesn't seem to even notice.
Oh, wonderful.
Alrighty.
Chiron.
Chiron bends over, grabs some of the rocks that are on the floor, kind of shakes them in his hand, throws them, and says, for the gods favor us or against us, we battle. First thing I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna look at the zombie that's directly to the left of me.
Mm-hmm.
And let's do this. Let me do Bard's inspiration for Nefler to use on another move.
Okay.
And for the inspiration, what I'll say is, darkness falls across the land. Midnight hour close at hand. Creatures crawling in search of blood to terrorize our neighborhood. And as I do that, I'm pulling out the brand new shiny Will Fiddle of Repose. It's a butte. It's purple, it's gold, jewels all over it. And as I'm doing that, I am going to use a thunderclap. And I will thunderclap this one. Let's see, let's cast it.
Thunderclap. Let me just look that up real quick. You create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder. Alright. So, con save for the Zambi.
Zam.
He rolls an 11, so he fails and takes 5 points of damage.
Ha!
Ha!
Go back to the dead.
Yeah, so there's this massive sound of this crack of thunder, and it rumbles around in this kind of little area you're in. And the zombie stumbles, but then looks like it wants to eat you. Anything else you'd like to do, Chiron?
No, that'll be end of the roll.
Excellent. You have bardic inspiration, Nefler. So I'm gonna give you a fist. There you go. Don't read into that. Nefler, you're up.
10 out of 10.
Okay. I will head on over. I guess I may as well head on to this one that right below is the Chiron just attacked, and I will do the punchy stuff.
Do the punchy.
Quarterstaff two-handed, which misses.
You don't know.
Well, that's true. I don't.
Yeah, one's always a miss. Sorry, yeah. At least when it comes to attacks.
Bonus action, I will do flurry of blows.
Do it. That's a hit. Roll your damage. 9 damage. Yeah, you punch him and you feel it's weird, even though you know this is a pretty fresh body. There's an awful lot of squishiness to its flesh.
Okay, so my second flurry.
That's also a hit.
Yes.
Another 8 damage. Okay, so... I realize I am not sending whispers when I roll stuff, so I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, you punch into it, and it's almost like you punch right into its heart, and it just falls over. Its chest is cracked. You can feel that you've broken bones for sure.
And I will.
Can I use my reaction to yell, "Don't forget to wash your hands"?
Absolutely.
Don't forget to wash your hands.
And then for the rest of my movements, I will come down here beside Alterio if she wants me to, and give her a little bit of cover from the zombies coming over because she's squishy.
Squeeze. Thank you.
And that's my turn.
All the squish.
All the squeeze.
All right, Alterial, you're up.
Okay,
I'll kind of stay out of her way if she's doing the spell thing, but
is there any indication that the ghost woman... the question that I'm asking is, if we kill all these zombies, is she just going to spawn more zombies? Or, like, do I have any indication as to whether or not that's going to be the case, or once we take them out, is that it?
You have no idea.
No idea.
She's sitting there sobbing, looking horrified about what's happening in front of her.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it doesn't sound like she's in control necessarily of what's going on. Okay. So in that case, let me check something. Oh, wait, where did it go? There it is. Okay, then yeah, so in that case, I'm going to cast Firebolt on this zombie over here. And,
Firebolt. Sorry, which one were you attacking?
this one all the way over here.
Yeah, your firebolt strikes him square in the shoulder, and he kind of stumbles a bit and then starts slowly walking towards you.
Okay. Yeah. That's gonna be. That'll be it then. Yeah, I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Next up, there is a burst of yellow light. And it shines down this sickly yellow light, and in the center of each blob looks like somewhat like a hungry maw. I'll show you what it looks like there.
Looks like a xenomorph, but just the mouth.
It does, doesn't it?
It really does.
But yeah, it's basically just this maw that's there, but it's made out of light. Yeah, and it appears and it goes flying down at Scanlan. And what it's going to do is it's going to try and shock you.
I wish it wouldn't.
Rolls against an AC of 19. I think that beats you.
That would hit.
Is your hit points really only 21, or it should be higher?
They should be 27, and my AC should be 17.
27, 17.
My
Well, it
AC
hits
is 12. Too bad.
Perfect. Yeah, it's a will-o-wisp. So I mean, I named it that. I could have called it glowing ball of light since you guys are new and might not know what stuff is. So yeah, it's almost like you're shocked as like you're not like ah, but you're shocked as lightning lashes out from this thing and hits you, and you take 7 points of lightning damage.
Alrighty.
And it's almost like it does a flyby, and it flies over here, and we'll say it's 20 feet up in the air. You can take an attack of opportunity if you desire.
I do so desire.
I kind of thought you might. Yeah, you whiff as it goes by. The shocking kind of stopped you. It looks like you were going to hit it, and then you kind of froze for a second as lightning coursed through you.
That seems fair.
Zombie's turn, and the zombie right beside you decides to take a swing at you, because why wouldn't it? Yeah, it's so slow you easily dodge out of the way. And Chiron, you, my good sir, see a burst of light behind and above you. As another will-o-wisp swoops down and tries to zap you. Ba-da-da.
Gotta shrug my shoulders. We mean you no harm.
Ooh.
Whiskey.
As you said, we mean you no harm. It's almost as though the harm part is cut off as it zaps you for 14 lightning damage.
Damn.
This zombie lumbers over. It takes a swing at Scanlan, and you just narrowly avoid its clumsy swing of its meaty fist. This zombie can only make it there. This zombie comes all up on Chiron, and he takes a swing at Chiron. They're rolling absolute dog shit. Yeah, they miss. He misses.
Is
And
there
this
no
one.
window for me to throw him out? This purple lightsaber.
Blip.
Ah.
This guy rolls a 5 against Nefkler. This
Everything's
one,
coming up, Nefkler.
they're starting to surround you, Scanlan. He rolls a 16, which misses you because you have an AC 17 now, right?
Yep.
And the last zombie makes it over to Alterial and takes a swing at her. Watch him crit now. Nope.
Rude.
He rolls a no, he rolled a 13. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage, Alterial, as this fist, it's like you turn around just in time to see this fist clock you in the shoulder. And it's weird, you've never been hit like this before. It's almost like its entire weight is behind its swing.
Damn. Okay.
And then we're at the top of the round. Scanlan.
All right. So I am gonna have Karuxa also doing her thing, so that she is opposite of this zombie. Oops. Yeah, this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to stab him.
Yeah, sorry I don't have your owl in there.
It's okay. And so
That is a hit.
So with 16 points of damage, is he up or down?
He needs to... No, he will... Actually, he needs to make a save, but... No, you managed to crumble him to the ground. There you go, there's Hootsie back. Sorry, what is it actually? Karuxa?
Karuxa. Hoot growl.
Luke Grell.
Like that?
Perfect.
Lovely. Alright. Anything else, or I guess your next attack?
I love the feathers.
So I am going to try and decide whether I want to disengage and move a little bit so that don't have two of these guys swinging at me at the same time. And I think I shall. I'm going to use my well, actually no, they'll still get to me right where I am. So I'm going to attack this guy right here with the silver one.
That is a hit. Sorry, which one did you click on? You said right here about that one?
Yeah, this.
Okay,
yeah,
right beside to your right. 8 points of damage. And another devastating cut that would fell most men, but this zombie's like, meh. You staying in place?
Is it only if I leave their area of attack, or if I even move within their area of attack?
If you leave their their threatened area. So if you wanted, you can move up one and not leave their threatened area.
So if I do that, I'm going to provoke an attack from this guy. But I'm feeling okay about provoking an attack from one of them. Or actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to come down to here and just to provoke the one attack.
Okay. He takes a swing and a miss.
And then I don't know if it can happen from just yelling, if that counts as anything extra, but if I can, I'm going to yell to Maggie and say, we don't want to fight your friends. Is there anything you can do to convince them to back off?
I don't know.
Will you try?
Can you try, please?
Please try.
And stop.
I just motion to the ground. Send them back from which they came.
She looks like she's going to try and do something when she can. Chiron, you've got an angry looking light monster in your face and a zombie to your right.
Now, did this wisp have to say anything to hit me with the lightning, or it just
No, it just kind of zapped you.
kind of zapped me?
It's not a spell, so it just happens. It doesn't need to if you cast silence on it. I'm assuming that's what you were thinking.
I was thinking silence on it.
Yeah.
Yes, I was. Would I be able to do hideous laughter, or?
Sure. That'd be terrifying.
Okay, so I can use something like that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the Will Fill of Repose And as I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and queue up. I'm gonna do hideous laughter for the wisp that is right above me.
Okay, do it up.
And as I do that, how it looks is that did I go up correctly?
No, you're fine.
Okay. I start strumming on this instrument, this beautiful instrument, and as I am doing that, I am saying out loud, "It's close to midnight. Something evil is lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you can see a sight that almost stops your heart. I try to scream, but looking at your face is more terror than I will ever know."
It was a long 6 seconds.
There you go.
Yeah, he saves. So you see him start laughing, or it starts laughing, but you're pretty sure it's not because of the effect of your spell. It's just laughing at you.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, would I be able to step back just a little bit?
You can, but you'll provoke an attack from the wisp.
Nope, let's just stay.
Okay.
And we're done.
Okay. Nefgler, you're up.
Yeah, I am. Okay, I will attack this zombie next to me
Okay.
with my Q staff.
That is a hit. I'm assuming you're using it two-handed?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I should be clear about that.
It's all good. Yeah, you deliver a devastating blow. You hear its skull crack, and it doesn't even try to defend against the attack. It cracks, and you can actually, you've broken skin, and you can see some of the skull has caved in, and it just kind of crosses its eyes looking up at its injury.
Okay, but it was not dead.
Not dead.
Okay. Then I'm gonna spend another key point and flurry of blows it.
Okay. What are you doing? Are you kicking it, or are you, like, elbowing it? How are you doing your flurry of blows?
Yeah, so with the quarterstaff, I'll kind of whack it and then continue on in that motion and do a kind of back kick with the
Nice.
up to the head where I just cracked it in the head again.
Sounds good.
And that's a 12. I don't
12
know
is a
how
hit.
Inspiration works. Okay, inspiration. Could I have waited till I knew it didn't hit to use it, or should I have said it before?
Technically not, but I don't care that much.
Okay. So then that's
So you do another 6 damage. It's still standing, but it looks like it's in rough shape.
all right. So then I'll continue my next flurry and to kind of do the same thing, a whirlwind style, just sort of give him another kick to the head.
Oh, that's a crit. There's no way he's surviving.
Nice.
GG's.
Wash your foot too.
Okay.
Any movement?
No, no, I'll stay there.
Okay. Alterial, you're up.
Okay. I am going to attack this Will-o-wisp. Going to. I'm gonna try to hit it with Mind Sliver.
Ooh, fancy.
Is that right?
That's a cantrip, right?
It is a cantrip. So, you drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end or next turn.
That is
Okay.
really embarrassing if you lose the saving throw to a zombie, an intelligence saving throw to a zombie.
Oh, it should. Well, yeah. That's
It
fair.
has a -4 on intelligence saves.
Okay.
DC 14 or take 2 damage. Okay.
That's awful.
He roll.
No.
No. It's got a -4. It rolled a -3, so it definitely fails.
Okay, there we go. Huh? What do I do now?
Yeah, basically.
A dum dum.
Yeah, so natural 1 with -4. That's impressive, actually.
That's
Pretty
rough.
good.
I don't have skull or bones.
I'm just wisp. I'm just floating in the air, you know.
And what happens if it does something?
So it takes the psychic damage.
for the next
and
saving throw.
then, it subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Did that look like it impacted it at all? I know it was only 2 damage, but did it?
It did
Like-
2 damage to it. It doesn't look like it's ready to keel over yet.
Okay.
Other than it being dead, you know.
Yeah.
The Will-O-Wisp's turn. And it swoops back down
What a-
and does some lightning to good old Scanlan.
Can I? Oh no, I don't think I can.
Yeah,
Never mind.
he misses. So, Zombie's turn. That one's dead, apparently. Well, other Will-O-Wisp's turn. It's going to attack Chiron. Shock. Rolls a 9. So as lightning comes at you, it's laughing, and as it finishes laughing, it opens its mouth, and this lightning, it's like the sickly yellow-green lightning shoots out, and you manage to duck out of the way. No problem. Zombie tries to slam you. That one hits you. You take 3 points of damage, Scanlan, as the zombie slams its fist into you. You were busy dodging out of the way of the lightning and slammed right into this zombie.
Alrighty.
The zombie comes and tries to hit. Hey, wait, where's my music?
Need the tunes.
This zombie comes and tries to smack the shit out of Nefgler. It misses. Next zombie tries to hit Chiron. It rolls an 8 and misses. And the ghost woman floats over to this zombie. And she's going to use a withering touch, although I don't know if it'll work against these guys. Oh well. And deals 17 points of necrotic damage as she reaches out a hand and touches the zombie. And as she touches it, you just see the flesh start turning black and sloughing off this zombie. And the woman screams at what her touch did to it.
Wash your hands.
More of that, please. More of that.
And the other one comes and tries and hits Scanlan and just can't. And last one takes a swing at Alteriel and misses. These guys, the rolls are like 5, 8, 15, 7, just terrible. Scanlan, you're up and you're surrounded by zombies and a glowing maw that just wants to eat you.
Is the Will-O-Wisp in range that I can melee attack it?
100%.
Alright, so Karuxa and I are going to do our little double team thing. And
That is a hit. Whew. You pretty sure it feels like there was almost a bit of resistance to your weapon, like it wasn't really going to hit it, and then it easily sliced through it, and it looks a little shocked as its light dims a little bit.
alright, we will hit him with the second. Silverblade this time.
That is oh, you have advantage? Nope, that's still a miss. They're tough to hit since they're just, you know, light.
Yeah.
Any other movement or anything?
I am going to move down to. Okay, I've got move around to here.
So I will provoke 2 attacks.
I know. Well, actually, you know what? It's not doing me any good because they can move that far. So,
I already rolled and they missed, if that changes your what you want to do.
yeah. Then I'll stay down here. If you had already rolled in response to my doing something, I will not.
Sure.
undo what I was doing.
Chiron, you're up. Would you like to
Alright.
escape that spot?
No.
Because if you do,
Disadvantage.
no, you can take your action too. Also, you took 14 points and we didn't record it, so there you go. It's there now. Yeah. So you can take instead of taking your main action, which is attack, cast a spell, you can choose to use that to disengage, where you slip away without having to provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure. Just means you can't attack or do anything else. That's all.
No, we'll just attack. All right, so I'm gonna look at the wisp that's right above me,
Mm-hmm.
and for that wisp, I'm gonna go ahead and silver breath of fire. I'm gonna use my breath weapon.
Okay. Constitution save. So you can angle that to hit both of them. I will let you hit both of them with it if you'd like.
Sure, let's do
Sweet.
that.
'Cause I'm a nice guy.
As we're playing on the guitar.
Yeah, both of them.
Oh my god.
Both of them save. So the zombie takes. I'll round up 4 damage, and the wisp looks like it should take 4 damage, but it doesn't take as much as it should.
You're kidding me.
But you hit
All
both of them.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That is going to be. Can I use as the bonus action healing word?
Yeah. No, you can only cast 1 spell per turn. Oh, you didn't cast a spell. Yeah, you can cast healing word.
Can I cast it to?
It's a 60-foot range, I think. You can cast on anybody
Yeah.
you desire.
Scan. Let's give Scan some
Some love.
love that way.
Do it up.
You're the best.
Around.
You take you regain 7 points of healing. You're almost a full.
There we go.
I owe you one.
Can't do the living if you're dying.
Wash your hands.
Okay, Nefgler, you're up.
All right, so I am going to. I think Altario can handle herself with these 2 zombies the way they've been hitting. I hope. So I am going to use my movement and kind of run over this way, and then up around here, and with 45 feet, that's plenty. And I'm going to 2-hand attack the wisp that is bothering my buddy here.
Okay. That is a miss.
I will go ahead and use my inspiration if I can.
Sure.
And that's what's your inspiration? Is it D4 or a D6?
It's a D6.
6.
Oh, beautiful.
Still not enough.
Oh.
Goodbye, Bardic Inspiration. It was nice while it was there.
It was worth a shot. All right, I will use
Oh, right.
my, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, was that it? I already skipped ahead to
no,
Altario, but that's fine.
Another key point.
Another key point. You're gonna be able to key soon.
I will have 1 more left. And attack the wisp with flurries.
That's a miss. That's a hit.
The key to that attack was getting a higher roll.
It's true.
I'll file that one away for my next time.
Yeah, you land a solid kick on it, and even though you're kicking light, you feel like your foot sinks into something, but it doesn't look as injured as it should from your kick. Maybe once you're level, what is it, level 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, magic weapons, guys. And that's it. That's my turn.
Fabulous. All right, Altario, you're up.
Okay, I am going to move right here, and I'm going to cast Thunderclap, a cantrip, and it's only within things that are within 5 feet of me, so I will not hit those women.
It's nice of you.
Yes, I don't want to hit her.
The tides are turning, so I'll put on some nicer music for you. DC 14 con save from the monsters. 1, 2. They both fail.
And
They
they
both
both take
take-
500 damage.
This one just falls dead. This one, the other one that's to the south of you is looking pretty rough. The ghost woman looks at you with a panicked look on her face as she sees the zombie fall in front of her.
I sort of very quickly reassure her, don't worry, we're gonna do what we can to help. Don't worry.
Boop. Scanlan, the shock tries to come from the Will-O-Wisp, tries to come out at you, but again, you manage to dodge out of the way.
Nice.
Nefgler, the Will-O-Wisp is gonna turn so it's facing you, and misses you as well. My dice are not on fire tonight,
We appreciate that.
which is good for you, I guess. Usually, I'm used to
We'll
I'm
take
used to rolling great rolls and decimating you guys.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Not complaining over here.
Zombie. Brain rolls a 16 against you. That's not enough, is it? Nope, your AC is 17. Next zombie tries to hit Chiron. And misses completely. Oh, Ghost Woman is speedy. She's gonna basically she glides over to this zombie and reaches out to touch him. And she hits him and does 17 necrotic damage. So
Chiron
this
raises his hand like
the-
at a like as if he's at a restaurant, like over here, maybe next.
before she flew down, it's like after you talked to her and said you'd do your best, Alterial, it's like her face set and she scrunched her face up and came down and took a large swing at this zombie, and her fingers just passed through him, and wherever her hand touched, you can see what's left behind is a trail of necrotic rot on the zombie's back. And that zombie
Yeah,
turns
you-
around. Sorry, go ahead.
You're doing great. You're doing great, Maggie.
Turns around, tries to
Get this figured out.
slam the ghost, and his hand just passes through her. Zombie to the south of you, Alterial, takes a swing. Rolls a 5. Scanlan, you're up.
All right. We will do as we do. And I am more worried about this Will-O-Wisp. So, we'll start with the Silver Blade this time.
Yeah, your blade passes through it, and it literally just bursts an explosion of light, almost blinding you, and then it just settles, leaving behind kind of like little sparkles and glowing bits.
All right. And then, so just rules question quickly is, Karuxa did. We don't really have. I'm just trying to think of, can she be flying down to the zombie, or is that just getting a little silly and
Sure.
I can just attack the zombie? Okay. Well, then she shall come to here. I think it gets me advantage, but I don't think I can sneak attack. I think I can only do that once a turn.
Correct. You got it. With your offhand, that is a hit, dealing 11 damage. And it looks like it is hanging on for dear life. I mean, not for life, because dear unlife. Yeah.
Hanging on for your death.
Chiron.
Go ahead and pull out a nice shiny blade as I when in Rome.
Who are you attacking?
I'm going for Wispy right above me.
Oh yeah, that is a hit.
Wispy, wisp, wisp, wisp.
Yeah, you as it's trying to shock Nefgler, you poke it in the side of its lighty mouth, and it hits, and you deal 8 damage, but it feels like it doesn't do the full amount. It feels like it's resisting, if you will.
Why won't you die?
Also, what do you guys think of this music? So I don't know if I told you guys, but I removed all of the music that will get me
Mouse?
DMCA'd. So I've got new royalty-free music, courtesy of Feslian Studios.
Huzzah! I actually really like.
I like it. Yeah,
I
no,
like
I
it,
think,
I'm
I
liking
think
it.
it sounds great.
I like
in
that you
some
have
ways.
more
Mhm.
options too. This is nice.
More
Yeah.
moods.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And also, not being music that I know is in some ways makes it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no more Star Wars stuff, sadly, and I won't play the Gandalf dying
Well,
music
we
again.
we never played anything
Yeah.
like that. What are you talking
Un-
about?
unnamed space opera.
What are you talking about? Exactly.
Unnamed space opera.
Unnamed space opera.
Wait, why is Rick's camera not working?
I about halfway in the middle of the battle closed OBS
Ah,
and then reopened it, so
I see. In
I
that
didn't
case,
think it was worth messing up the flow of the battle.
it's fine. You should be back now. All I need to do
People don't
is.
care about my shining face that much.
It's not true. We care.
We do care.
Rick Video. Hold on, I gotta fix this.
A subsidiary of Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. What's Blockbuster? Oh, those were the times.
Well, the youngins. What's Blockbuster? You had to bring it back? What do you mean?
Be kind, rewind.
Nothing like a Friday night
Boop.
making that walk against the wall. to see
There he is.
the-
All right. Bomaniac Nefkler is back. Huh. Sorry, someone said Verita over there dating themselves.
Hey.
Thanks,
Right
Tom.
It's a family show.
Boost the volume of party members. I will boost them. Taco Ace, is the music overpowering? I can turn the music down too.
Can you hear me
Okay.
out there in the land?
Wait,
Can you hear me now?
you're now hitting the limiter. Thank you.
No.
It's almost like when you get close to your microphone, it gets louder.
Nom 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 nom.
I like to be at the limit.
Yes, I know. Okay. So, actually, I think I can bump up certain people's volume too if they're quiet. I won't be boosting Dad Panther's volume though.
Haha.
Okay, now I'm turning him down.
Turn me down.
All right. Oh, I was overpowering with my voice. I see.
Booming as it is.
Okay, what is?
must-
Get away from your microphones.
It's the mustache.
I thought I turned you down. Why are you so much louder now?
I don't know.
Oh, I turned you up. That's why.
Okay, because I didn't do anything. I haven't moved or anything.
Up,
Not yet.
down. It's a fine line, really.
I get
Where were
turned
we?
down,
Okay.
Then I turn up again. You're never gonna turn me down.
All right, Nefkler, you're up.
Oh, I am. Okay. I'm gonna go after this wisp again because it was so successful last time.
I think you should.
Do it.
Avec two hands.
That is a hit.
Yes.
Yay! So two hands.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but it hit perfectly with the music.
That hits. It's not quite there yet.
And I am going to save my last key point, so just do an unarmed strike. Which is probably a mistake. It misses anyway.
I don't know. Does it?
Probably. 12?
Yeah. That's a miss.
So that's it from me.
Alterial.
So Alterial looks at this this zombie in front of her.
Hold on. I gotta put on this other music. Oh, it's gonna be Alterial's theme. Okay, carry on.
Oh, I like it. Okay. So she looks at this zombie in front of her and just summons up this like short bow of flame in her hand and casts firebolt at it.
Yeah. That is. Sorry, the one right beneath you.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that firebolt rips into it, and it just burns up and just falls to the ground.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I knew you could handle it.
Got it. Thanks.
Any movement, or are you just gonna stay there?
Question. As a bonus action, I can cast magic weapon. Will that last until Nefkler's next turn?
Magic weapon. I believe that's probably a touch spell as well.
Is it? Oh, let me check. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You touch a non-magical weapon. It lasts for
Oh,
1
so-
hour.
Oh, okay. So I have to be over there. Okay, so never mind then. So I am I'm just gonna stay where I am because I can hit that other zombie if it gets to be.
That is a great great spell to have for right
yes,
now.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
apologize.
gonna hang out
Rick,
with you more often.
Rick, because you said it, and I'm like, shit, I have magic weapon. I didn't even think about it.
It's all good.
New spell, I forgot.
New spell. Who dis?
New spell, who did? So yeah, that's it. That's it for Alterial.
Okay. That's good to keep in mind if you go on somewhere else that may have things that need magic
Indeed.
smiting.
You're my buddy.
All right, next
Teamwork
up,
makes the dream work.
a will-o-wisp. Oh, that one's dead. Other will-o-wisp. It's gonna attack Nefler.
Sure.
Rude.
Bring it.
Shock. Hits an AC 20. Deals 9 points of lightning damage to you.
My AC is 20. Jerk.
Is it 20 now?
Yeah, from my leveling up.
Nice.
I upped my dex. Sorry, you said 9?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to think what other new music I brought in to this to put on. I'll play this one. This one's pretty good. And with that, the will-o-wisp kind of pops out of existence. Didn't explode like the other one, but it definitely turned invisible.
Yeah. So it just left. So no attack of opportunity or anything like that.
You can try, but it'd be a disadvantage against an invisible thing.
I might as well try. What do I guess that's
Roll,
plus
roll
7, so it
yeah,
doesn't really matter.
roll your quarterstaff. That is a hit. Oh wait, no, it's not. They have very high AC. Zombie tries to slam Ol. Oh, it crits you. Take 11 points of slam damage from that zombie who's missed you so far, Scanlan.
Who? Oh, 11. All right. Damn.
Yeah, it takes a good swing at you. Whose turn is it next? This one attacks Chiron. And hits you for 4 damage.
Hurt me.
Last stand.
Do you really wanna make me cry?
And another swing from this ghost who just wipes out that zombie. Scanlan, you're up.
All right. Well, looks like it's just zombie attacking time.
Yeah, and this one drops. Chiron, it's up to you, buddy. You got one left.
Turn to the zombie that is to the right of me. I am going to take out that trusty blade that has been good to me thus far. Toss it in the air, catch it, and fumble it.
Yeah, no, that's a hit.
Oh!
You make quite a striking pose as you slash across this thing's face, and you're pretty sure you see an eyeball go flying as you catch it. It just keeps swinging at you. Nefler?
I guess I'll attack the zombie.
There's nothing else to do unless you want to attack the ghost.
Kind of, but I don't know that it's there.
That's
No,
what
no,
the
I meant-
silence
no,
means.
the
sorry,
ghost.
I meant the wisp. Sorry.
Can I
yeah.
go for Maggie? No, we can't do that.
Yeah, that's a hit. And it's done.
Alright.
Splat. Yeah, congratulations. And as soon as everything's quiet, Maggie looks around and she covers her face again, and then she sinks to her knees and starts sobbing and basically says, Now I'll never see her again or my husband.
So do we? We have no idea what happened to the wisp. It just it vanished, went poof, and
Mm-hmm.
okay. So then I will move down to Maggie and kind of kneel next to her and say, "Thank you. You've helped us. Let us help you. I promise to you that we will fix this. We will make it so that you can move on and you will see your daughter again."
Thank you. I don't... He told me if I lured people here and got him more, that he'd make sure I crossed over. But
Who's he, Maggie?
the man with the pointy mask.
I'm sorry that he came across you. I think it's probably clear to you now that he's a false prophet and is a follower of a false religion. And I pledge again that we will work against him and his ilk.
Okay,
Maggie, did you see where he went, or hear him say anything? What he wanted? Anything you can tell us about this person would be helpful, Maggie, even if it doesn't seem important.
I saw him take some bodies and they came alive like this. They just stood up from being dead. He told me since I was here that I had to listen to him, and he's gone, but there's another thing. I don't know what it is. It sounds awful when it talks. It told me if I helped lure people, he'd make sure his master let me join my daughter in the after. I'm sorry, I had to.
You did what any mother would have done. No, none of us would blame you if we were in that situation.
Maybe a little.
She nods.
Is the other thing still back in town?
Last I knew,
What did the
more
other
can you
thing
tell us about it?
it's half there and half not. It's like its body turns to smoke near the bottom, and it was going around, and some of the bodies, if there was someone alive, it would kill them, and then it would turn them into these awful looking things that just look angry, and they're kind of misty too.
And are they still in town as well?
I think so.
So we have this guy with a bunch of angry things that are misty.
Maggie, is there anything else you can tell us about what was happening here?
That's all I know. I don't know anything
you
about
help-
this kind of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
My husband.
Can you help guide us down to town and show us where some of these things were? You don't have to fight. We don't want you to fight anybody, but
Well,
if you can show us where.
if you're willing to help, we would certainly. I mean, you were amazing.
She looks
Thank
a
you
little.
again.
She looks bashful. I didn't like doing it. I didn't.
Understandable, and if you don't want to, again, none of us will judge you, but would certainly appreciate the help if you feel that you're up to it. But please don't feel pressured into it. You've been through so much already.
She nods. The town is only a few minutes away, just down the road. I've been out here for a day or so.
Let's go.
All right, I guess.
Yeah.
The town.
On a meta conversation, do we want to take a short rest before we go?
If you take a short rest, you can spend some hit dice. Some of you can get some different abilities. I think pretty sure you get some key back, don't you?
I get it all back, yeah.
Yeah, a short
Which
rest
seems
is only
OP,
like 10
but-
minutes, right?
1 hour.
Hour?
Yeah, that's fine.
Basically,
That
you spend
seems-
an hour bandaging yourself, drinking, resting, relaxing, trying to compose yourselves. Maybe have a bite to eat.
Listen to Chiron sing us a song.
Listen to Chiron sing a
you
song.
were able to sing something last time that helped us while we were bandaging ourselves. Do I remember that? Do we want to do all of that before
I
we?
mean, we could do that. Was that the
Sure.
inspiring leader?
Nope, that's a feat. That was your bardic Song of Rest.
Song of Rest. Let me let's find that.
All right, while we take a Song of Rest, my mic has done something funny, so you're hearing all my stuff without my beautiful noise suppression. So it sounds like a good time to take a break while I fix that. So let's
Sounds
take, we're gonna take a 5-minute break so we can refill our drinks, use the washroom, and stretch our legs. We will be right back.
full as well.
And then I will take short rest.
Hello. We're all back, I hope, unless my buttons are failing me.
We're all gone.
Yeah, we're all back. I'm gonna turn the
Yeah.
music down a little bit since we're back.
Yay!
It's good. It's good songs, good music though. Yeah, so thank you everybody who's stopping by. Breen, it's good to see you. Congratulations on affiliate and abusing your little rat emote. Clench is still hanging in here. Hi Clench, it's always good to see you. Who else do we have lurking? Someone named Casino, thanks. I don't know if you're real or if you're a bot. I think you're probably a bot, but hey, you never know. Clench, we got Garnet Forever. It's Just Red, Jen Maggot. Lagebet, Mexican Batman is here. Hey, Mexican Batman. We got Ozgeek.
Batman.
Stain's listening in on the fun he can't have. Because he's busy working instead of playing. Tomoltech is here. And Valoria XO is here. Hi, Valoria. That's one of my friends and former coworkers is here. And War Dog Studios is here. Cool. Thanks
But
for...
still no Dick Champion.
Yeah, Dick Champion never came back after you gifted him that that sub.
Wow,
Wow. Oh.
that's going back.
Here, let me replay that notice. There we go. Dick Champion has joined the hallowed ranks of Lobar. For those of you who don't know, one of my first streams, Dick Champion came in, and Dick Champion, what was the line? He said, "Look at that your beard is like a testosterone forest. Any woman would be happy."
Or man.
Well, no, Sage added the or man when he recorded it.
Okay. Fair
Would
enough.
be happy to. I can't remember where it goes now. Okay,
Was
hold
like
on.
get lost in there or something? Don't you have it as a command?
I don't have it as a command, but it's 100 bits. I'm listening for someone who's played 100 bits. There we go.
Your beard is like
Your
a
beard. I'll just let it finish.
Forest.
I know you guys probably can't hear it.
Man,
would love.
to dive into it.
Yes, any woman or man would love to dive into it. There we go. So there you have it. That's that is something that was said to me. Someone also said I looked like a pedophile once, but that was interesting.
Well,
That's less cool
That's-
than the
that's-
testosterone.
Yeah,
Let's,
yeah.
Way,
I think so.
Way less awesome.
Let's just
Yeah.
stick with the forest.
yeah, it was,
Okay.
yeah. It's not marketable.
We
Okay,
won't give that
We
that
can't print
person
that on
doesn't get the
t-shirts.
gift.
we can't put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah, we can't put that on t-shirts.
No, we definitely can't.
Not
No
even,
gift sub
not
for
even
that
in
person.
Florida. Not even in Florida.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, so Chiron, you're getting 13 hit points back.
As I sing to the party, waiting for tonight.
Oh god.
Oh.
Scanlan, you should be back at full, right? Or did you already adjust your hit points?
I already adjusted, so
Okay. Did you add your song of rest there as well?
+4.
I think.
Okay.
Oh no. No, I did not.
+4. Take it. It's yours.
And Nefler, did you put yours into the game or no? Into Roll20, I mean.
No, because Nefler was full. I think.
Well, he's full now. Okay, perfect.
You're also
So,
muted,
oh, was he talking?
That's our spells and everything, right? That's correct.
It depends on your class.
I didn't actually expend any spell slots. I just used cantrips the whole time. So
Aw, damn.
Oh,
Bard, I don't
yeah.
think you get any of your spell slots back on a short rest,
Okay.
Mr. Bard. But I will look for you real quick, like.
That's smart doing the cantrips to save him.
Spell casting,
Very effective.
spell slots. You're getting all expended spell slots when you finish a long rest, so nothing on a short rest for you, good sir.
Cool beans.
Green has a guy at work that sounds like me. I have a nervous
You get
laugh.
your-
I didn't think I had a nervous laugh. All right.
You get your breath weapon back.
Oh yeah, that's a short
On the
rest.
short rest.
Okay, I see. All right, there you go. 1 short rest. Gotcha.
So, did you guys pick up everything she was putting down for you?
yeah, so it sounds like I'm assuming we're like heading back to town as we're talking about this. So it sounds like this was the work of the Bog Witch coming through the town to kill everybody, but we have a different problem now. Well, not a different problem, another problem where that space between here and their afterlife is full. And so it's not even letting them wait there. They're just coming back as incorporeal forms. And then it sounds like there's another person who's working with the Bog Witch that has some other creepy stuff that they're wielding. So it's just compounding on itself.
It sounds like the vision I had has definitely gotten worse, if that's indeed what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing, just a thought is, as we get close to town, you know, I don't mean to be just burning Altariel spell slots, but I wonder if casting magic weapon on Nefkler's quarterstaff would be a good. I mean, it lasts an hour, sort of just as we, or sort of when if we see if the bog, maybe we wait to see if we can see if the Bog Witch or anybody's still there. But it seems like a fight we might could use that for.
If it works, can you do it on my hands? Because that way I'll do unarmed strike instead of quarterstaff, which is just a slightly less damage, but then all of my flurries will be magical too.
Let
Is
me
that
take
right,
a look.
Tedders? Question mark?
You touch a non-magical weapon. I would say that doesn't include your hands.
My hands
Sorry.
don't count as weapons?
I mean,
No.
I don't know.
in that case, where's the limit? What are we? As soon as we do your hands, I'm afraid what you're gonna try and
Hands
enchant
and-
next.
I have lightning feet.
That's what I was going with. It's probably gonna be feet.
Eyeball.
Karate chop.
This is my rod of power.
Oh god. So
Art intensifies.
Altariel nods at Scanlan and says, "Yeah, I think that's a good idea." So she turns to Nefkler and just says, "Stay close to me if I have to cast magic. You know, if I need to cast magic on your staff,
Roger.
just you have to be next to me. So just stay near me."
I
I
need
think
to
we
be
should-
next to you for it to work, or just for you to cast it?
I have to be able to touch it to cast it. So there's no
Yeah.
there's no casting time. Let me double check.
So
No,
yeah,
it's instant.
it is a
Yeah.
concentration. So
Is it?
we'll just have to it says duration concentration up to 1 hour. Oh, so no, it's not. No, it's not a concentration. Oh wait, no, yes it is.
It is.
if we
It is, yeah.
if we had done it before the short rest, would you get that spell slot back?
Yes, but then
Uh,
the short rest would be over, and so would the spell.
Yeah,
You're
it should-
right. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's an hour. Yep. See, look at me trying to game the system, and I'm losing.
It's almost like they thought about stuff like that.
Almost like they
Oh,
thought
wow.
about that stuff like that.
Now,
Okay, perfect.
oh no, I was gonna say at higher levels, if they cast it, does it last longer? But it does not. It just increases the bonus.
Okay. Never mind.
Good thought though.
Keep me honest.
All right. So, Clinch says words can be weapons, which is no truer a thing to say than for the bard.
Sticks and stones.
So, yeah, you're gonna make your way to the town. Maggie will kind of come along. She's floating sullenly behind you guys. This music is too intense. I'm sorry. We need something sad or ominous. This one works.
No, we don't. We don't need sad.
Oh,
We need
okay.
ominous.
Just ominous? Okay.
I
So,
mean, we've got a ghostly figure following behind us.
And we're walking into a town of people who can't pass on to the next
I mean,
world.
the
so
DM's got it perfect at this point.
listen, I mean, yeah, so as you walk along, you see the actual town in the distance. And it's weird because it's at night, but there's no lights on, but it's still kind of glowing an eerie glow. You can actually see some of the, it's almost like at a like dry ice, how it flows out and then disappears. It's like the whole town is covered in this gas that's along the along the ground, like the last foot of, about a foot high of this rolling yellowy gas.
That sounds
Kinda-
like the gas that hurts people.
Yeah, I kind of wave to the group. Can we walk in this? Are we okay?
One way to find out.
Does anyone have anything with them? I don't know, for poisons and such.
You're the closest thing we have to a healer, man.
Well, then we're out of luck.
I'm just gonna ask Maggie, is this what it looked like when when the gas was hurting people?
He shakes your head. No, it was everywhere. We couldn't see. It was much higher than this.
So it feels like it's dissipating a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
If
because we're
someone
not in-
if someone was here, he could tell you it looked like this in Midwood for a good week after the attack.
Ah,
But he's
Okay.
not here.
But they were able to walk around and it was fine.
Yes,
basically.
yes.
Okay.
mhm.
Beautiful.
Saint, are you listening? I saw you're in chat. Are you just lurking or are you actually listening? How's taxes going, buddy?
Oh, poor Saint.
Oh.
What's your
Anyway.
Sounds taxing.
I
but
wonder how many times he's heard that joke in his life.
What's
Probably-
the opposite of inspiration?
Probably the first time right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you probably never heard any lawyer jokes before.
Nah.
War Dog Studio says get out. Yeah, so what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna enter the town? Are you gonna hang there? Through the fog you can see there's a few bodies lying in this fog. I'm just gonna move you guys over
Okay.
to this map.
Can we see any movement in town?
Give that a second to load in. There we go.
How does your owl work, Scanlan? Can you send her out again ahead of us?
Yeah, I can send Karuxa up. She just has to be within 100 feet of me. So,
All right, I didn't
it's a good idea.
I didn't bring her over. 1 second, let me grab her for you. And I'm gonna have to get you to send me a picture of the owl you want, or I'll find a good fantasy art owl for you.
I'll see if I can find one too. But if you,
All right.
you seem to know where to look. So assuming that roughly, so I'm going to put her over about there. Oops, sorry, that was measuring things. I'm going to send her, that's about 50 feet from me, and then up in the air
Sure.
and see what I
Hold-
see through her.
Hold there. So if you scroll up the map, you should see some things. And I'll leave them on the map for you since you kind of know their general position.
Yeah. All right.
She's going to be wonderful to have in this town.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell people. So there's zombies up ahead in the town.
Oh, sorry.
She can
There's
see-
other stuff you can see.
There's zombies. There's some kind of ghost-looking things. They kind of look. They
What is
they look
even
like
that?
super scary green, kind of translucent the way Maggie incorporeal the way Maggie is, but much meaner and grosser and nastier. I see two of those. So I see four zombies and two of these ghostly looking things.
Okay.
We could, I don't know how well those things see. There's not really a way to get all the way through town without having to cross paths with some of them. If we move sort of, is up north, Tedders?
Sure, it'll be easier if it is.
All right. Yeah. So if we move to our right and north, we're going to run into two zombies and a ghost. If we move around here to the left, it looks like we can avoid that little group of three but there's 2 more zombies and another one of the ghost things further ahead. I don't know if we wouldn't be better off just engaging with the first group first, because I am kind of worried that they'll hear that first group.
Yeah.
If we try and go
Yep.
around them, we'll hear and then come up behind us.
I agree. I think we got to go for that first group.
Me 3.
Well, it's not like in video games where as long as they're like 20 feet away, you can just
Yeah.
fight them and they don't come.
I'm stealthy.
They don't come over.
I'm assuming you're not that generous.
You are very much correct.
All right, so Crooks is going to come back to me. And then I am going to try to stealth up as close to one of these zombies. So we're going this way to get to the zombies.
Mhm.
Okay.
Before we move, I'd like to cast magic weapon for Nefler's staff.
Thank you.
Wong. You now have +1 to hit and +1 to damage, as well as it being magical. So keep that in mind when you roll your damage or your attacks. Otherwise, I will forget. So that's on you. That's on you to remember. Interesting.
Yeah, it does that. Well, it's like the way that it reads in
Yeah,
Roll20.
it probably doesn't. You probably don't need to click on it.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I took a spell slot though, because it is
Gotcha.
a second
Makes
level
sense.
spell.
Makes sense to me. So you're going to start sneaking, you say, Scanlan?
I am going to try and be a sneak and see.
Yeah, sure.
and-
This town
I-
is really not smelling good, and it's not from the gas, it's from the bodies laying about. It smells awful.
Okay, when you're done, everybody wash your hands.
The,
Wash my whole body.
the Spectre worries me. If there's any way that we can engage at it from distance. Sorry, the ghost. We don't know it's a Spectre yet.
Yeah. I don't. The only magic weapons I have are melee weapons.
Yeah. I mean, I
Okay.
have spells, but we have no idea what'll hit it, so we
Yeah.
may have to.
I'm
see what
assuming
happens.
charm person, disguise self, and silent image aren't going to do a lot of good either in this case. Which are the only spells I have. So I'm going to try and sneak up a bit and see if I can get on some cover around here.
Silent image.
So
might be
are
used
you-
to get it away from us? Even.
Are you scaling the building, or are you just kind of sneaking around?
Sneaking around.
17.
Same thing as before. I'll stay within range of him.
Okay, so a 17 stealth, eh? Yeah, you would all have to roll stealth rolls. That's not very far. They can see you if you do that.
Oh, I can. Okay.
I have hide in plain self. Is that what's called? Is that
Hide
the
in
word?
plain sight.
That's the word.
It basically means you don't need shadows.
Yeah. Okay, but still, if I'm walking around, they'll be able to see.
Yeah, it's not like a video game where you hit stealth and you're just they can't see me.
All right. Well,
Don't be suspicious. Don't
Should
be
we just-
suspicious.
should we just
Hold the phone.
Leroy Jenkins and head on in?
Just looking to see. Yeah, as far as you can tell, they don't see you. As you're standing there, Chiron, roll a perception check for me.
Let's see. Perception. There we go. Roll it.
Perception.
I'm pressing it. It's not. Perception. I don't know why, but I'm not getting. It's not listening to me.
I would try refreshing your character sheet.
Do you have that? If you click the little B in the bottom right of Roll20 that I used to have that issue with?
No, I don't think so.
So if it's not, is it rolling in Roll20 or is it, or in D&D Beyond?
D&D Beyond, it's not rolling at all.
Oh, that's weird. Did it work yet?
No. I'm not getting
Where
it.
are you? Chiron. Perception. Boop. You rolled an 11, at least on my screen. Can you click other stuff that you're not your skills, like your attack? Because it was working a few minutes ago, right?
I can click all the other skills. I can click attack.
It's just not rolling.
Yeah.
So is it giving you an error or anything?
No, it looks like it's working except for that one thing.
Well, it's not sending it to. It's not sending it to Roll20. That's all. So in Roll20, if you look at the bottom right corner, there should be a red B.
Okay, I hit it.
Now try rolling.
Nope.
Neat. You might have to refresh it. You might have to refresh everything, or don't close your browser, because then we'll lose you out of the chat too. You might have to refresh Roll20 and D&D Beyond. But anyway, I rolled an 11 for you, and as you're standing there, you hear a voice whispering to you, and the voice just says, "Nothing you do is ever good enough. You might as well just lay down and breathe it all in."
Kind of chills go over me, and I kind of shudder.
Yeah.
Mom?
If you
I was just about to... Mother?
Yeah, when you look around, you don't see anything.
Does anyone hear anything?
Oh, I left some things out.
Oh, you left some things out, did you?
Sorry, it was just, they were just corpses, that's all.
Oh.
So what are you going to do next?
I don't believe that they're corpses. I think they're going to come back to life. Oh, something just happened.
Hey, it worked.
Finally, I refreshed it. We're good.
All right. So
Um,
what's next?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna turn around to the rest of the group and kind of nod over towards the zombies and kind of give a nod of my head. And I mean, we didn't come here to not fight zombies.
That's true.
Hold on. I don't know if anybody maybe got a message in their head moments ago. Anyone?
Nope.
Well, I just heard. I just heard we're going to fail, as if someone wants us to breathe in the gas. Does anyone know exactly what this ghostly image up ahead? What do they do? Has anyone read up on anything?
No, this is new to me.
New to me. We'll find out.
I mean, I didn't mean to laugh at you, but
Okay.
all right, guess it's initiative time.
It's time. Let's roll it.
Everyone roll for initiative, in which case this music is no longer appropriate. Combat music only. I don't like that one though.
This is not appropriate.
Oh, this is a new one called Devil's Squid Game.
What?
That's topical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trendy. I
Okay.
like it.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
A bunch of people didn't have their character selected when they rolled their initiative. By a bunch, I mean Nefler and
What?
Chiron.
What?
If you had your character selected, it would have added you to the initiative order. It's okay. I add you. I got you, boo.
It worked before, no?
Right?
Weird.
Same thing.
I believe you. Chiron, what did you roll? 14.
14.
I got a 14 too. The 21 was the second time.
Oh, okay. What is your dexterity, Nefler?
My dex is +5.
What is
20.
your... Yeah, okay. You definitely have higher than Chiron. All right. Scanlan, you're up first. What are you going to do? They don't know you're there.
Well, these all seem like Karuxa and I are heading to here. I know that's a 20. It measured it out. It gets me within 30 feet. So I'm heading here. My owl heads here.
Okay. And?
And then, well, we're probably going to attack.
Probably, okay. That is a hit. It
And-
screeches as your blade cuts into it.
It doesn't screech this time.
It does.
Oh,
Yes.
And you cut it down.
Ha ha!
Damn, boy.
I'm like, well, damn, we'll never know what it does.
I'd like to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Alteriel yells out to Scanlan, "Good job, man!"
Alteriel, you're up.
Sweet. All right, so Alteriel is going to move to here, and is going to cast Firebolt on that zombie right behind Scanlan.
Okay. That is a hit. It takes 4 points. You have had bad luck on your damage rolls with that. It takes 4 points of
Yeah.
fire damage and whirls around to look at you.
I do hit though, and that's the important part.
It is. Any other movement or anything?
At the moment, no, because I'm still within range for anything I want to do.
Okay.
Alteriel turns to Nefler and says, "Don't forget your weapons magic."
Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, come on.
What?
Nobody sees that?
They do now.
I do now. Okay, that changed what I was gonna do.
So this shadow forms out of nothing, and you hear that same voice you heard before say to you, "I told you." And it's like this shadow wraps its fingers around your throat. It's not really wrapping around your throat, but it kind of is. And it attacks you. And your AC is 14. It rolls a 16. So you take 11
Cutting word?
as a reaction.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Cutting word. What it does is it stalls until I'm able to say, as a reaction, when a creature that is not immune to being charmed, I can see within 60 feet, makes an attack roll, ability check, or damage, I can expend one of my inspiration roll die, subtract the number from the creature's roll. I could do so after the roll, but not before knowing the results.
Sorry, how much is your... Yeah, you can try. You're gonna have to roll really well.
Never mind. I've got to save the inspiration.
Okay. In that case, you take 11 necrotic damage. And... There's an and.
Oh, what's the and?
Your strength score is reduced by 4.
Oh, that was going to be my strategy on this one. I feel weak.
Yeah, so what is your strength is what? Why is your strength so high?
I don't know. I work out.
No, well, like that's really
I have no clue. I wish I could tell you something. I have no
What-
clue.
Why would you lay your stuff? Because you remade him. I'm just curious why you would make his strength. Okay, it's weird.
No, I thought you helped me remake.
Yeah, but your strength shouldn't be that high. That's weird. We'll look at it after. You have a 20 strength. You having a 20 strength is very strange. That's the strongest a character can be, and you're a bard.
I never touched that. I don't know.
Okay, because your wisdom, like your charisma's 18, your wisdom's 8, and your intelligence is 14. Your wisdom should be the higher secondary score.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, you now have a strength score of 16. Nefler, you're up.
Still stronger than me.
So I saw that, and I will change what I was going to do and go over here and attack Young Shadow with my quarterstaff of magicness, two-handed.
Yeah.
So that's a 10, but you
It's a
know,
+1 bonus to
It-
attack and damage.
Just one question, Meta E, and
Sure.
if you were to move there,
Mhm.
you would get advantage on your
This is true.
attack.
oh, I get that too. I thought that was just a rogue thing.
You know everyone.
Okay. Oh well, then absolutely I will do that, and that makes it a 20 plus 1 is 21.
Which means it's a hit.
So two-handed is 12 plus 1 is 13.
Yep, it looks like it should resist your attack a little bit, but then your quarterstaff strikes true.
All right, and I am going to burn a key point and take 2 flurries.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Wow.
And you didn't need to burn the flurry because it dissipates into nothingness on your second attack.
Wow. Okay. And I'll wink at Chiron and say, "I got you, boo."
I wink right back.
I can't split up my flurries. Is that correct?
No.
Then I will use the rest of my movement and put myself between Altario and the zombie.
Is that like a creek that you're in?
It sure is.
Oh.
You can stand on.
Flash.
You can be on the bridge.
You can be on the bridge.
If I'm on the bridge where I block other people,
Nope, they can move through you.
okay, then I will go on the bridge and yeah, do that.
Okay, Chiron, you're up.
All right, let's move. We're gonna do 20 feet forward. So
Sort of.
first thing I'm gonna do is do my first move, 20-ish. Right.
Yep.
Okay. First move I'm gonna go ahead and do is going to be a simple attack, rapier. Come on.
And just I did
That's
say that I
actually-
was going to use my flurry, so I burned that key point.
Yeah.
Right?
And actually, because of your strength. Oh wait, that's a dexterity based, which is really silly. You're using a dexterity based attack with an 18 strength.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we gonna do with you?
Well, I have no idea how we got here because I'm pretty sure we built it differently.
I'm pretty sure it didn't, because otherwise it wouldn't be there. It's fine, we'll figure it out. Yeah, so that's dex based, so yeah, you deal 7 points of damage. You run up and just run this thing through.
Strength come back from the shadow of dying by any chance?
Nope, he still feels weak. This zombie comes down because it's mad at... Oh, I'll put this corpse at the... The zombie comes down trying to get to Altario because he's mad at it.
Can
In
I?
fact-
I'm going to take my attack of opportunity. as
Sure
the-
can.
The danger zone is on the highway out of the danger zone.
Oh! Oh!
Boom!
Crit.
So 14 damage. You don't get your sneak
Wow.
attack because you've already used your sneak attack here. So
Yeah.
it looks like it's in really rough shape, and then it rolls a 12, which is not nearly high enough to hit Nefler. Second zombie takes a swing at Chiron. Hits an AC 17. You take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Oh.
And Alterial, you feel the weird sensation of someone sniffing at your neck.
Ugh. Oh, gross. Okay.
Ew. Boundaries.
Wash your neck.
This dude. Oh, okay. So Alteriel is gonna turn and sort of recoil at this shadow, and I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness.
What do you mean? It's not your turn yet.
Oh, I thought it was. It looked like it was.
Negative.
Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. My bad. Sorry.
That's okay. So as you recoil, it gently brushes the back of its creepy hand down the back of your cheek. And you feel the flesh on your cheek start to intense pain. And if you touch, you feel it's all cracked and ruined. And if you were to look in a mirror, you'd see it's black as you take 9 points of necrotic damage.
Fuck.
And 3 points of strength are drained from you.
Well, the answer to that is whatever. I'm a wizard.
Yeah.
Well, sort
Do your
of.
worst.
Once you hit 0 strength, you're dead. Once you hit 3 strength, you can't support yourself, or below 3 strength, you can't really support yourself anymore. Other than that, though.
Okay, that changes everything.
Is Maggie still just standing back there?
Yeah, she is.
Just
Wave
standing
Maggie
there.
over. Maggie.
You don't need the equivalent of like a
I'll
level
put a
8
bolt
helping
in.
you. Yeah, that's it. Scanlan, you're up.
All right. I am going to. So, whoops, sorry. Come to here, and attack said zombie.
Do it. That is a hit, and you just decimate it. It falls apart.
All right. And then we are going to both take the rest of our movement to come here and here. Oops. And take a swing with the silver blade.
That is a hit, and you destroy that one too.
And I think so. That was what, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm going to come down to here to finish my movement. And I'm done.
Alteriel. You're up as it feels like your face is literally rotting off.
Yeah, that's gross. Can I move? So if Scanlan is behind me, can I move around the other side of the shadow to get advantage on an attack?
Only if you're doing a melee attack, you don't get it for spells.
Okay, never mind then. I'm going to.
Also, I think that's water.
Yeah,
like, it
that's
looks-
fair enough.
Oh, no, it's not. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Sorry to interrupt, but does that work even though would I have to be adjacent to it, or as long as we're 180 degrees apart?
No, you'd have to be adjacent to it as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you'd have to be
Okay.
now. Okay, that's fine. So I'm then gonna cast Ray of Sickness on this thing.
Do it. What is Ray of Sickness? What type of damage is it?
Ray of Sickness is poison damage. And it has to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it is also poison until the end of my next turn.
It does not. As you hit it with poison, it just kind of stands there unaffected.
As in, like, it saved, or the poison just flat out didn't do anything?
Didn't do anything.
So no damage at all. Bummer.
Nefkler.
Okay. Can I get to over here? Like
You
come
can
down
get to
over
here.
here? Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get to the other side and have advantages.
You
Okay,
can
that's
if you
fine.
want to roll a check to climb up the roof and jump down.
Sure. Because
You roll an
acrobatics?
Acrobatics or athletics, yeah.
Yeah, I have +7, so I'm feeling good.
I say that's good because those are famous last words. Yeah,
aren't
you-
they though?
You tumble through Scanlan Alterial, shimmy up the roof, and then kind of do a graceful,
Pardon me, excuse me, pardon
graceful flip down to the other side.
Don't forget
Excuse
your
Pardon
thing
me.
is magic. She like touches her like face and is like, oh fuck.
Magic.
yeah."
All right. So I will attack with my magic quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is a hit because of your advantage.
All right. So that's
Two-handed.
only 6
Minus
plus 1 is
7. Yep.
And then I will. Yeah, I'll burn a key point and do 2 attacks.
Okay. That's a crit.
You need a special sound effect for when we.
Another key point wasted. Blap.
It's all right. If I hadn't done that, I would have missed.
Worth it.
Yeah, and just like that, suddenly the streets are silent again.
Altaria, you have Altaria, something.
Yeah, if you look, Scanlan, you can actually see her teeth through some of the rotting flesh.
It looks great.
I like how you put your
Look,
I like how you use your
good on
tongue.
you.
Your tongue to check it out. Like, what would your character do if she put her tongue over to check and it just like went through?
If she put so Altaria will probably do one of these. Be like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah,
She,
if you
like,
put your
touch
if you
her
put your
tongue,
yeah,
lick her finger from the other side and be like, that's bad.
it doesn't taste so good either. It basically tastes like rotting flesh in your.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's like, she feels like a draft across her face now because there's a big gaping hole inside of it. So like she starts
Yeah.
to like shiver a little bit.
And you whistle.
Like whistle. Yeah, it's like whistle in the background.
Yeah.
It's like a fleshy whistle.
Wind whistle.
Who's whistling? Oh, it's you whistling. It's
Do-
okay.
Sorry,
Do we
fleshy
know, is
was
this
fleshy
an
whistle
ongoing
too.
that she has?
you
No,
call
it's
it
ju- it's just flavor. The strength is
Or just
ongoing.
damage?
It's just flavor damage. She's not
but
gonna
she's
have a
not,
permanent scar. No.
Flavor damage.
Well, it's not like gonna continue rotting, I guess.
No.
Rotting flesh. I put
Yeah,
that
flavor damage.
Flavor. Flavor of rot. Ugh.
I put that shit on
The flavor
everything.
is gross.
That'd be the marketing catchphrase. The flavor
You could
is
totally
gross.
make like dice, like candy dice. Flavor damage.
This D20 has failed me too many times. You just crunch it and devour it.
It tastes like failure.
It tastes like
Chiron.
failure.
Chiron, when you said you first heard a voice, where was it coming from? Inside these buildings?
It was coming from in my head. I turned around. There was no one there.
Well, it wasn't. If that's how you want to describe it, it did sound like someone was whispering in your ear. That's what it felt like.
In my ear, like a wet conversation.
Oh wait, come.
Yes.
All right. I'm
So are you
going
thinking
to-
that we should clear these buildings before we move on, or
I think that these things are going to find us as we move, whether
Probably.
we
Yeah,
want them to or not.
I think that's right. I am going to have Kuruxa come up to about here and just see what else, what if anything else I see besides the 2 zombies and the specter that we saw before. Is everything still basically the same up ahead?
That's what you see from there.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna say, well, there's 2 more of those zombies and one of the that ghost thing. Obviously, these things that just appear out of nowhere. Still not seeing. I don't know if there's any more of those up there or not.
You won't know.
now
until
that
we
we've
go.
seen them, can we like look for them, like perception checks just ahead of, or are they? Is
Sure.
there any way that we'll be able to see?
You can always roll a perception check. I will never stop you from rolling a perception check.
Like if I walk up next to the owl here-ish and do a perception check up in this towards this generation.
Yeah, go ahead. See what happens.
This music.
Roll a perception check. Yeah, you don't see anything. I mean, you see the bodies, and you see the ruins of the city and the gas kind of flowing through.
So she'll turn back and say, "We're clear, guys. No worries."
Would I be able to, with magic at all, detect these shadow things that came up on us? Would my magic be able to help with any of that?
I mean, there's a spell called Detect Invisibility. Do you have it? I'm gonna guess not.
Fine. Okay. All right. So then, yeah. So we'll just move.
Alright,
I think there's a spell called Detect Invisibility. See Invisibility, that's it. It's second level, so you could have it, but you didn't take it, so.
No, I didn't take it.
And I am.
Sorry, question for you.
Yes.
We are rolling up on 10:30. Do we wish to continue, or do you wish to finish this another day? Because we have at least 2 more combat encounters. That one was relatively quick, to be fair.
To be fair.
Yeah, I guess without knowing,
Totally your call.
try to do one and see where we're at.
Sure.
Yeah,
Question mark.
Yeah, we can if we want to finish this one.
yeah. Let's at least finish this and then see how we feel and where we're at.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Where are you gonna send? Were you gonna send your owl or Corexa anywhere?
I'm just gonna have her over here and take a look around before.
Sure. I might as well just throw some stuff down. She sees some stuff up here.
Well, now we have to finish this.
Yeah. So definitely more zombies, another ghost, and some super scary looking thing.
Is it that scary?
Well,
Yeah.
yes,
What you
Is
don't
it-
know.
yes. that is
You
scary
think.
looking. It's all gonna be fine, guys. Just wash your hands.
Just wash your hands.
It's the important part.
Important part. Wash your hands.
All right. So I'm gonna try and stealthy my way to here.
Sure. Roll a stealth check, please. That's a pretty good stealth check. Let's see.
All right. So I guess the same thing again. I'm gonna look back to everybody and sort of point the up here. There, and then, we ready?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
Do
Great,
we
and that-
re-roll for initiative? Do we re-roll for initiative, or since we're still sneaky, can I just run up and stab? this
You
guy?
are out of combat, so that means new initiative.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw this guy down. Oh no, I don't need to.
Oh, that's a shitty initiative roll.
Okay, did everyone's initiative update properly?
Nope.
Yes.
Did you have your token clicked? If you didn't have your token clicked,
Yeah, it
that's
worked.
why.
It worked.
Yeah. Everything looks fine.
Out of my end.
Yeah, you've got a 15.
Yeah, I updated
okay.
that. I updated that one manually.
Oh, okay.
Ew.
I forgot to add a zombie to the initiative. Sorry, allow me to roll initiative quite quickly.
Quickly, you say?
Okie dokie. Everyone rolled low this time. Alright, Chiron, you're up first.
Yeah. Let's see.
So
Like
many
one of those
windows
things
open.
Close these windows. I'm gonna go ahead and let me see how the distance is on this move. I'll do my first move if I'm able to, what's gonna put me in an advantage? I guess would it be being side by side or being directly underneath said zombie?
You would neither. You have to have someone on the opposite side of you. That gets you advantage.
Okay, so I'll just pull here. There's nothing much I can do. I'm gonna go ahead and swipe with the blade. Swipey, no swipe.
That is a hit, believe it or not.
Yes.
Yeah, you drive it straight in there. No problem.
And then I'll finish with my move, going back a little bit. I think all I have is 5 left.
Technically you can, because you can't take reactions until you have acted in a combat. So you can move back without fear of getting pwned. Yay!
Yay.
Yay.
Nefgler, you're up.
All right, I'm going to ignore that zombie and hope that other people can deal with it. And instead, I'm going to run up to the Spectre because I think that's where the main threat is, and attack him with my magic quarterstaff.
Okay. You see another zombie around the corner. That is a hit, I believe. That is a hit.
Okay. So 9 plus 1 is 10.
All right, you smash it. It looks like it hurts. It screams at you because it wasn't expecting your measly quarterstaff to get through its defenses.
And this time I am not going to waste a, well, I'm not going to use a key point. I'm just going to use an unarmed strike.
That is a miss.
Okay, good enough. And that will be my turn then.
Alterial.
Okay. Alterial is going to fire chuck firebolt at the Spectre down here.
Okay.
Actually, she's gonna move just a smidge first to be like right here. Then she's gonna cast it.
Do it. That is a hit, and the fire looks like it should really hurt it, but it doesn't.
Once again, the music was perfect on that.
Doesn't hurt it at all, or only doesn't hurt it as much as it should?
Doesn't hurt it as much as it should.
Okay, so at least
Sorry,
you
I'm
take damage.
distracted by a sub.
No,
Thanks,
no worries.
thanks, Zelge. Appreciate you. Any movement or anything, Alterial?
No, she moved up a little bit before, so she's
Okay.
she's good.
A shadow fades in behind you, Nefgler, and you feel cold fingertips brush down your back. Its chill flows through you. And let's see if it actually does any damage. It hits an AC of 23, and you take 8 necrotic damage.
That hits.
Oh my goodness.
Actually has advantage, but didn't roll anything good. 8 necrotic damage, and you, good sir, ma'am, take 3 strength damage. So your strength has dropped by 3.
Okay.
The Spectre's turn, and the Spectre swings at you. It basically reaches out, and it's like it starts glowing, and you start feeling like energy is being drawn from you. It rolls a... it misses, even with advantage. Which is good, so you managed to avoid taking 14 necrotic damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
Actually, sorry. 1 second, let me double check
No
here.
take backs.
No, that's right. It's fine. Scanlan, you're up.
All right, I can just to get to just get over to here with 30 feet. So I shall, and then I will
19 is a hit.
Okay. And so that does 10. And then I will, with the silver blade.
That is a hit as
Assume
well
that
because
I-
you have advantage. And
do
yeah,
another
you-
11.
You tear this. You literally, your second swipe through it, your sword kind of hums with energy as the shadow just kind of collapses and dissipates and just poofs out, fading.
Do you need to wash after killing a shadow? I don't. Looking good.
A little alcohol on the hands.
Gonna have to wipe the blades off though.
Clean the underwear.
All right, zombie's turn. This zombie comes up to Scanlan. Maybe they'll have better attacks this time. No, it rolls a 10 and misses you. Next zombie's turn. It comes down and attacks Nefkler. Schlam. Rolls a 6 and misses you. Another shadow comes out of nowhere and attacks Nefkler. Oh, I didn't take your damage down from that attack. You took 8.
Yes.
And now it's going to attack you again. You feel another... This thing tries to jam its hand into your
It rolls
side.
a 12. It rolls a 12.
Why?
I'm using one of my portent rolls. Can I do that?
Sure. It rolls a 12, which is good because it rolled a 23 to hit, so it would have hit you.
Oh, clutch.
Divination! Divination rules!
Divination's so good!
Last zombie's turn. He starts toddling in from up here. It's so far for him. Top of the round.
Let's go ahead and take movement.
It's not your turn yet. Because another shadow appears.
What the shit?
And it rolls an AC 20, which I think hits you. And you take
That does hit me.
five necrotic damage.
All right.
And 4 strength drain.
Okay.
So your strength is down by 4. Chiron, now
Alrighty.
you can go. You see
Okay,
some shit happening.
Man, I see some shit happening. Let's do inspiration. Let's give inspiration to Aterial. Let's give her the roll for later. I'm gonna go ahead and move up 15, which will put me right next to said zombie.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to attack the zombie. We're gonna go with the same
Yeah.
blade I've been using.
Yeah.
Let's go. Lick loud. What do I got? 13.
Yeah, you tear this zombie down. It just falls.
Let's
it just
go.
You hit its spine, it falls down useless. Anything else?
Nope. That'll be well, that was 15 to go up, so what we'll do is I'll go 15 back. Someone right about here. And that's it. That's the end of movement and play.
Okay. Nefkler, you have a bit of you're being surrounded problem.
I'm a damn mess. Yeah.
Just gonna delete the dead shadow off the map because there's no corpse left.
I'm gonna. Try to kill the specter
Okay.
with my magical quarterstaff.
That is a hit.
So 7.
It still lives.
Okay. I will flurry of blows it because we need to get this guy down.
How many key points you got left?
1 now.
That is a hit. And it dissipates. You kick it into nothing.
Over 3.
Deleted.
Okay, so for my second
Fast.
flurry, can I do it at the shadow?
Yeah.
Then
Sure.
I will do the second attack at the shadow, at least so it's not totally wasted.
That is a hit.
Yes.
Okay. And that'll be
Wait.
to this guy, obviously.
La, 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 la. Yeah, but that guy, that was a kick. So he takes less
Yep.
damage. The only reason that the Spectre died was he only had 3 hit
Yeah.
points left.
Okay. Okay. So that's 8 points of
That's
damage to the shadow, and then I'm done.
Okay. Altariel.
Okay, I'm gonna move behind this jerk, and I'm going to.
Wait, why are you getting up there?
Why am I getting up there? What do you mean?
Are you going in melee range?
Of
The shadow?
oh,
shadow.
that's fair. It doesn't actually make a difference because I can't melee. Good call. I'm gonna stand here.
I mean, you can. I just thought I'd help you out. Like, why is the wizard going into melee? I'm
Sorry, the wizard forgot.
Because
that
our wizard is badass.
the wizard's not happy about her face being melted off. So let's see.
So you want it to happen again?
No. So we cast Ray of Sickness. That didn't do anything. You know what?
Maybe-
Let's try. Let's give it a good old magic missile.
Those are good ones. Because you don't even have to roll anything. It just does damage. I mean, not that much, I guess.
I roll it twice. Right?
Oh, right. I think you gotta roll 3 times.
3
don't you?
times.
3 times.
I think level 1
Times
magic missiles, 3 of them.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it takes blah blah blah. It's force damage. Nothing's immune to force damage. 9 points of damage.
Sweet.
Your magic missiles. What do your magic missiles look like?
So, for Altariel, so her magic missiles just form kind of these fiery orbs with teeth that just shoot out at her enemies and sort of try to knock them back in a similar way to the first time she ever encountered Finnegan, who decided that he was so excited to see her that he knocked her down.
So your magic missiles are just little Finnegans.
They're little Finnegans, yes.
Okay. So little husky dog heads with their mouths open, just flying.
Yep.
Oh, okay, sure. It's your spell.
Sounds delightful until you get hit by one.
I'm
Yeah.
getting the tone that you're hearing is me being judged for that. So
That's adorable. You're a very powerful wizard.
I love Finnegan, okay? I'm a pal.
Scanlan,
Anyway.
you're up.
Cute.
All right, so I'm gonna turn. Karuxa is gonna come flying in, and I'm going to turn back to this zombie that hit me,
Mhm.
and I'm going to attempt to hit it back.
I think you should. That is hit. And a kill.
There we go. Let's go.
All right, and can I stand here, or would that put what would that put me in a building, or can I? move
Nah,
past?
that's kind of a canopy. You can stand there.
All right, so I'm going to come adjacent, sort of opposite side to Nefgler of the Shadow, and I'm going to use my bonus attack to take a swing at it with the Silver Blade.
That is also a hit.
Yay!
It's not dead yet, though. I think that's probably it for you, huh? This zombie's dead.
Yeah,
This zombie.
yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I don't have anything else I can do.
I'm only going to make you play this out because there's another fight and I want to see what resources you have to use up before you get to the next fight. Otherwise, it'd be like, yeah, you can mop up these zombies, no problem. Oh, that one misses. Oh, there's still a shadow left, right. The shadow spins and attacks you, Scanlan. Your AC is 17. It hits an AC 17. You take 9 points of necrotic.
Mm.
And another. Let's see, what's the roll? Another 4 points of strength damage. Ooh. So you're down 8 points of strength damage, right? Or
Yep.
strength. What is your strength at right now?
6.
Oh. So you now have negatives to a whole bunch of stuff. I'll use dexterity for most of your things.
I use
don't know-
dexterity for like everything.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, I wasn't sure if there was, any other penalties, but I don't think at strength of 6, I don't think there is. So that's probably good for you. Let's see, what does a -6 do to you? I don't even, or a 6 do to you. I don't even know what the modifier is for 6. -2. So anything strength related is a -2. And if you, again, if you go to 0, you're dead. And if you go below 3, you basically can't support your own weight.
Okay. Do healing spells or anything like that work when it comes to strength, or that's a different?
A healing spell? No. Other spells would. Like Lesser Restoration would do something.
Oh, it's on my list.
Actually, technically it doesn't from this thing. There's one way to get rid of it. I guess it was fun to keep going. The zombie's turn. It steps forward and attacks Nefler.
The DM smiles.
It rolls a natural 1 and misses. Chiron.
Let's go ahead and let me check the distance on this. I would hate to get that close, but again, it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get directly up close and personal with said shadow. I'm gonna go ahead and take a swipe with my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, give me a good bounce.
That is a miss.
Oh, me. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and step back, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. If you hold on, you can't move that far. Wait, where did you go? You did 40. So you went all the way up there. That's 20 feet. And then you moved another 20
Okay.
feet. You can't do that. You'd be like here.
Right there in the middle. Yeah.
And he'd get an attack of opportunity against you. So happy to have that happen. So he swings at you. He hits an AC of 18. Does that hit you? Sure does. So you take 10 necrotic damage. And you are down 2 strength. Alterial. You're seeing your people
Okay.
get like smoked.
Yeah, so Altariel is gonna move up here a bit and
Wait, me. Sorry.
oh yeah, I was gonna say, wait, didn't you skip Nefler?
Did I?
You did.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nefler.
I'm going to use my lovely magical blade and try to kill this shadow that is causing us problems.
Go for it.
Please.
That's a miss.
So 11 plus 1 is 12.
All right, the +1 you hit.
Yay!
Oh, magic.
weapon,
10 more
magic
damage.
weapon.
Tag team. GG's.
You swipe through it and it evaporates.
Yeah.
And then for my, I am not going to use a flurry. I am just going to use an unarmed strike on a Zombold.
Yeah, do it. That hits. Which one are you hitting?
The one directly on top of me, north of
Hit.
me.
-7. Excellent. -8 because of your magic weapon. Alterial,
No,
now
it's
it's your.
just my fist.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. Thank you for
No.
reminding me.
I mean, if you want to give it to me.
I do not.
Okay.
I don't. So all right, so Altariel is going to just go ahead and cast Firebolt on this zombie directly ahead of her.
Okay.
There's-
Not the hit, believe it or not.
Yeah.
AC of
Oh,
8
that's-
for zombos.
Better,
you're-
better damage.
Does your firebolt also look like a puppy?
No, my firebolt. My firebolt looks like, because Alterial carries a bow. It looks like a literally fire, like a flaming arrow, just
Okay.
shooting directly at my enemy.
Wonderful. Any movement or anything? You staying there?
Where did I move from? I think I moved from here. I'm gonna move just like one more square up, and
Okay.
then I'm gonna.
So, how old is Scanlan?
How old?
Yeah.
About 21, 22. He's
Really?
young. Yep.
Oh, I thought Scanlan was much older. Okay. You're
He's only
feeling.
4th level.
Oh, you can be high level and not go up, or low level and not high. You can be old and not high level.
I'm like 23rd level and I'm 47. So, I mean, clearly.
A 23-year-old barrister? Probably a bard, I'd say. Yeah, you're feeling old. Like, everything feels heavy. You've never felt like this before. And it's your turn.
All right. So, Karuxa is going to come swooping over to here. Can I attack? I mean, am I on the? Yeah. Can I attack? Am I adjacent to this guy that I can attack him?
Yep.
Okay. It kind of looked like it, but it wasn't entirely clear. All right. And here comes the golden blade. Actually, starting with the golden blade too often. Let's start with the silver blade this time.
Well, thank goodness for advantage.
There is that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
man, strength.
good old
Yeah.
silver just flunk. You cut
And
him
then
apart.
I am going to move to here, and Crux is going to move to here. And gold is going to do its thing. Ooh, and that's
Does
a crit because it was a 19.
oh, so roll another
Yes.
another 1d6.
Alrighty.
Oh.
One.
All right, it looks
Oh,
like
that was
it's
impressive.
it looks like it's barely holding on to the point where I'm not going to bother with the rest of this. You managed to slay this last zombie.
I did it.
Haha.
Before we do anything else, I
There's
just
no one
want
torture.
to see if I'm going to send Karuxa just kind of up to here. Oh, come on, where are you at? There we go. Why does that say Chiron every time I try to move? Sorry. I'm going to send Karuxa up to just about here.
Mhm.
And if she can see up there, do the Wraith or Zombie or Spectre look like they're reacting at all to the fact that there was a fight happening, a blockish away?
No, it is raining, and there's still some thunder rolling, so you're pretty covered. Because I don't want to be mean to you, because you'd die. I mean, they
Well, I
don't
don't
hear
want
it.
you to be mean to me either. So, I mean, and the question I'm having is, in the town, can we, and I don't know with all the vapory crap or if anybody else is willing to, but can we duck behind one of these buildings and sort of spend an hour, binding wounds up and trying to not have 12 hit points anymore?
Mhm.
Essentially, I'm suggesting we short rest in town.
I would be very much in favor of that if we're allowed to do that.
If
Parts of my
the
body are melting.
if the magistrate allows, yes, I would like that as well.
Mr.
Sorry,
Starks,
the
I
magistrate, did you say?
Yeah, I did. That was not the word I think I wanted, but that was the word that came out of my mouth. So.
It happens that way sometimes.
Yeah, there's definitely plenty of buildings around you could go into that. There's some that are 2 stories too, so you feel like you could get in and get up away from that low level gas.
I would like to do that.
Yeah.
It's probably for the best. You guys don't even know what happens if a specter hits you yet.
The other thing that I want to think about while we're resting is it occurs to me that we're fighting things called zombies and specters and shadows, and we have a ball that is a daylight that I think we should make use of for our next fight.
I can also cast light as a cantrip.
Light and daylight are very different.
Never mind. Forget it. Oh, they are.
So
Yep.
daylight is literally like the light of day. Light is just like a torch, like a magical torch.
Daylight intuitively seems like it could, at the very least, F something up called a shadow.
That's, you know, not the smartest monk in the world, but yeah.
Now, that's using your head, Nefler.
So
I don't remember. I think you have it, Scanlan, and I don't
believe so.
remember exactly what it does, but if it's in your inventory, that's
It makes the
again.
daylight.
See, I had the big idea. Now you have to do the work. See, this is all coming back to priestry.
So what you guys are going to go into one of the second story buildings and try and have a rest?
Yeah.
Okay. You pick any particular building? I don't like, it doesn't matter. You manage to go through a door that's unlocked and make your way into a are you looking for a 2-story building?
Yeah, I'd rather not like lay down in.
Yeah,
in the
I think
mist
we
and
might as
stuff.
well. If we're gonna do it.
Well, if you're
Me
just doing
too.
you're doing a short rest, so you take a short rest, you tend to your wounds, and as the short rest goes on, those of you who have taken strength damage, you start feeling your strength return to you. And at the end of your short rest, the strength damage is gone.
All of it. Oh, awesome.
Sweet.
Scanlan, you're a genius.
And of course, you can spend some hit dice. A song of rest, I presume, is happening.
Yeah.
And that feels like a good cliffhanger to end on.
I think that's a good
And you can
place
do
to
you
go.
can do the big fight next time.
Okay.
Oops. Oh no, we take Chiron's d6. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, so plus 14 for me.
+2 on top of everything.
Let's do everybody.
Let's see. Short rest. Definitely gonna.
6 plus. Okay, so I'm back to full with that one hit die.
6
One.
I am almost back to full.
Away.
plus
I'll be
8.
there to
I'm almost
help
back to full as well,
you
so that's fine. I can live with that.
Superman.
Am I not feeling old anymore?
No, yeah, your strength score is back to where it was before.
Only one.
Sweet. Is there an easy way within like D&D Beyond or Roll20 to keep? I mean, I'm assuming this is the first time we've hit something that does like a temporary damage to strength, but is there a good way to keep track of that, or is that just one of those things you simply have to keep track of yourself?
One of those things I haven't figured out, but it's possible.
You would think that there'd be a way.
You think so?
Well,
Temporary ability damage, D&D Beyond. What does Google say? How to track ability point reduction.
'Cause I mean,
Oh,
I
cool.
still have that 14, which was that. What is that? Electricity, and then there's the red.
So if you click on something, or if you click on like strength, for example, there's a sidebar and you'll see other modifier. So you can just type in minus whatever it is, and it'll calculate for you. Just remember how to remove it. I figured it out. All right, so I think that'll be it for tonight. Thank you to everyone who showed up and stuck around. It was good to see everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. And I'm going to start something new next week. I'm going to host a D&D talk. I'm going to call it Tossing Rocks, I think. And I don't know, everyone here is invited to come on and talk if they so desire. But we'll talk about Dungeons and Dragons, rules, min-maxing, any kind of D&D, anything you want to talk about. We'll bring it up, we'll talk together, maybe we'll record it and use it as a podcast too. Who knows? There's so many options. But yeah, we'll do that next Wednesday. Until then, thank you for watching. I love all of you. Have a wonderful evening. And now we will test and see if my scrolling credits works. Bye. Good night.